For this month's Affinity project, since Nikola Tesla was a scientist, I'm going to practice the scientific method. So, to practice the scientific method, I need to have an experiment with different variables. Controlled variables and uncontrolled. In this experiment, my controlled variables are the amount of Mentos I put in the bottle of soda, the amount of soda per bottle, and my uncontrolled variables are how high the soda goes and what type of soda it is: Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, and Orange Crush. And my experiment, as you might have already found out, is I'm going to put a pack of Mentos in a bottle of soda. I'm going to measure how high it goes by measuring a foot up, and then putting a tape mark there, and that's how I'll see how high it goes. And then I have these safety goggles in case the cap blows off and hits me in the eye, but I'll probably forget to put on the safety goggles. I have a Coke of Diet. I have a 2-liter bottle of Diet Pepsi and 6 Mentos. I'm going to drop these 6 Mentos into the can of Diet Pepsi and see what happens.
Action.
Important safety message.
First step, put your goggles on. Safety is the best policy.
Now I'm going to put 6 Mentos into 1 bottle of Diet Coca-Cola.
I'd say that hit the
Crush Orange. And as you can see from the other ones, this one is not Diet. So what I'm trying to see is if the Diet thing has anything to do with it. And I'm going to put 6 Mentos in there.
Let's go!
No, Hannah, no. This reaction happens because when you get a Mento, there are millions of little divots in it, as you can see, as you probably can't see here. And when this Mento goes down in here, a chemical reaction happens, which makes millions of CO2 bubbles form on each of those divots. So millions upon millions of CO2 bubbles are coming up and making the soda go up. Which is like what happens if you shake a bottle of Coca-Cola and you open it up and it fizzes over. Those are CO2 bubbles coming up, but this is millions of them. That's why it goes so much higher than just shaking. And as you probably saw, the Diet Coke and the Diet Pepsi went much higher than the Crush. The Crush on about here, and the Diet Coke and Pepsi went up to the gutter. And that's because the Diet things have an ingredient called aspartame, which increases the chemical reaction, forming more CO2 bubbles.